Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers trade pitch lands 22-year-old potential star guard. The Los Angeles Lakers have played well to open the season, sitting at 3-0. Their early success could be what the Lakers front office needs to make a trade, as they look good enough to compete for a championship. Colin Keane of the Sporting News proposed an interesting trade recently. His pitch would move a combination of Jackson Hayes, Christian Wood, and Jared Vanderbilt to the Indiana Pacers for Benedict Mathurin. Keane added that the Lakers could add draft capital to entice the Pacers. The Pacers have to love that Mathurin is back healthy. However, their success last year without Mathurin makes Indiana more willing than expected to trade him for a valuable return if the right offer comes along, Keane wrote on October 26. The Los Angeles Lakers would certainly be interested in Mathurin given their desire to add another guard or wing scorer. Indiana might be interested in a package from the Lakers that provides them with some much-needed frontline depth. Some combination of Jackson Hayes, Christian Wood, and Jared Vanderbilt would suffice, and if Los Angeles was willing to sweeten the deal with draft capital, the Pacers would definitely consider. Mathurin would be a plug-and-play guy for the Lakers who could come off the bench and offer instant offense. He's in the penultimate year of his 4-year, $30 million rookie contract. Mathurin has proven to be a potential high-level player for the Indiana Pacers one day. As a rookie 2 seasons ago, he averaged 16.7 points per game and followed that up by averaging 14.5 points while shooting 37.4% from three-point range on 3.6 attempts per game in his sophomore campaign. While the idea of trading for Mathurin is intriguing, the Pacers might not be willing to move him to the Los Angeles Lakers or any other team. The Lakers have also been interested in a center, so moving any frontcourt players for a 6'6" guard wouldn't help. Jovan Buha of The Athletic had the latest on the Lakers' interest in Walker Kessler, who would give them good minutes as a starting center next to Anthony Davis. I think Walker Kessler is a name that the Lakers have been interested in that I think would make a lot of sense and would allow you to either start a two-big look. Or, probably more realistically, bring him off the bench and then play 2 big shifts, Buha said on October 25. And then in certain matchups, close with 2 bigs, him and AD, obviously. If the Los Angeles Lakers make a trade in the coming weeks, the front office will have to make some tough decisions. According to Buha, if they were to make a trade, he expects that the plan is to move D'Angelo Russell. I think it's too early I don't want to overreact to this game in any direction, Buha said on October 23. I think if anything, this game was just a confirmation of a lot of what we already knew and saw. So, I would assume that the plan is still to at least explore the D'Lo situation down the road. But I don't know if his game necessarily swayed it really in either direction. I think it's always kind of been if they're gonna make a trade, he's the one guy. If the Lakers were to make Russell, they could be interested in Mathurin. While he isn't a point guard, the 22-year-old could fill in at the 2 and give them extra guard depth. Grading Lakers players in first loss of the season, LeBron James misfires, Anthony Davis impresses. The Los Angeles Lakers suffered the first defeat of the season following a 109-105 loss against the Phoenix Suns, thanks to 63 combined points from Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. LeBron James followed up an excellent 32-point performance with a rather pedestrian 11-point performance against the Suns, and that might have made the difference despite 29 points and 15 rebounds from Anthony Davis. In a hotly contested matchup, the Suns got critical stops and key buckets in the final minutes of the fourth quarter to improve to 3-1 on the season. Following tonight's exciting matchup, here is the grade for every Lakers player. Anthony Davis had another dominant performance, marking the 4th straight MVP-level outing, leading the Lakers with 29 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks on 12 of 24 shooting. He was a force on both ends, contributing defensively with a steal and making critical plays around the rim. despite the loss, Davis's strong inside presence kept the Lakers competitive and he was the key cog for the team for the fourth game in a row. Overall, it is very exciting to see the big man play at this level since the start of the year, and that bodes well for the Lakers' record. Austin Reaves delivered a standout game with 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals, shooting efficiently at 8 of 15 from the field and 5 of 9 from 3. His shooting from beyond the arc helped keep the Lakers within reach, and his hustle on both ends added valuable energy. The Lakers have come to rely on Reaves in the fourth quarter more often than not, and the shooting guard has answered the call on more than one occasion. Rui Hachimura was solid with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and a block. He shot well from deep, 3 of 3 from 3, and added a balanced presence on the boards. His consistent scoring and rebounding provided crucial support, but his impact faded slightly in the final stretch when the Lakers could have needed that extra juice when Durant and Booker were getting big buckets. Utah Jazz trade rumors: Lakers remain interested in Walker Kessler. The Utah Jazz have started the way they should have the season in unexciting fashion. With an 0-2 record, it seems like they may be interested in selling off players other teams are interested in. Walker Kessler, a young prospect with more value than a for-hire veteran, is being linked to the Los Angeles Lakers once again. In Jovan Buha's latest live stream, he had this to say about the Lakers' interest: "I think we need more time to see which guys become available. I think Walker Kessler is a name that the Lakers have been interested in that would make a lot of sense and would allow you to either start a two-big look or, probably more realistically, bring him off the bench and then play two big shifts and then, in certain matchups, close with two bigs." Jeremy Grant, Bruce Brown, Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson, the guys they've kind of gone after or been interested in the past. We've seen this interest reported multiple times already, and we've also seen reports that revealed Kessler's potential cost at 2 first-round picks. Would the Lakers be interested in making a move like that? Kessler would bring additional rim protection and could play next to Anthony Davis, making the Laker front court a force defensively. Kessler could also spot start when needed or come off the bench. Considering the Lakers' hot start and impressive coaching from J.J. Redick, they may be interested in capitalizing on their final years with LeBron James. In any case, Utah has a prospect in Walker Kessler that multiple teams are interested in. If Utah feels like he is part of the future, they should just keep him. But considering we are seeing multiple rumors from multiple teams, Utah is getting calls. Apparently, they're listening too. As the season goes on, we'll see if anything happens. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Walker Kessler? Leave your opinion in the comments.